Hey everybody, this is Luca, Alchemy ambassador and athlete, saying hi to you from the beautiful Soufriere Bay in Dominica. Today I'd like to chat about the new C4 250 Footpockets and why they have become my favorite non-custom made Footpockets on the market.
I'm in the hub. I came right now from Blue Hole and I was diving with these new fins. It's the soft blade, which I really like, but it's the first time I was really testing this new Footpocket made by C4.
What I love about these Footpockets is it's the lightest in the market right now, which weighs only 250 grams. Along with the Alchemy blade, the total weight is 600 grams.
Big shout out to these fins. These are actually some of my favorite fins, the V330s. As you can tell, they're fully scratched. It wasn't my intention, but I've been using these fins all around the world, in Canada, French Polynesia, deep free diving at the Roatan World Championships, but also spearfishing around the world, which is why they're so beat up, and yet they still perform. This is what I love about Alchemy carbon fiber. I just want to start by saying that.
I was using it a little while in deep spot for teaching, but not for my own diving. And I must say it's not only very pretty, but it's also very well done and it fits super nicely.
You can instantly notice that there is no side horns for this one compared to other conventional Footpockets. And without any side horns, this allows an elastic bending of the blade along its entire length.
In cold water, I've always been a fan of the Pathos fire blade, and I still am. But there was something about the previous C4 models I wasn't a fan of. The C4 400, for me, it was always a bit stiff. And the C4 300, although were incredibly in performance, they were always a bit uncomfortable. And now with these new fins, these are incredible. These are my favorite ones. I've been testing these in all environments. As I mentioned, from spearfishing to freediving, in cold water, 6-degree water to 30-degree plus water. The material C4 has used for this one is incredibly comfortable. You don't need to trim the edges. It doesn't cut into your feet. It's a much lighter and softer silicone, and it transfers the power way better than the previous models.
It looks kind of like a combination of the old one, the C4 300 and C4 400, which I was always like not sure which one I really like. The C4 300, the silicone one, fits pretty well and it seems to be pretty tight, which I like, but it's super difficult to put it on sometimes, which was a little bit annoying sometimes. The C4 400, it's like a piece of rubber. I really like to use it in Norway when the fingers are frozen and it's super easy to vary it a little, or to put it on a little bit flexible and so on. But for diving itself, I didn't really like it. So I was always using the C4 300. But now this one, it's the best one, definitely.
Another thing you'll notice regarding performance with this Footpockets is that since it is very, very light, it greatly reduces the energy required for movement. These Alchemy blades are medium soft stiffness, but because of the Footpockets anatomy, I barely felt any resistance or effort finning with it. And it's as if I was using fins with extra soft stiffness.
You put these on, you barely feel like you have anything on your feet. The feel is very snug, especially if you get the right sizing. And what I noticed is that in cold water with the previous models, it wouldn't be comfortable. The material would almost change. I've been using these in cold water, 6 to 10 degrees centigrade for spearfishing in Canada all summer. And I was so happy to use them even without socks, just because the feel and the comfort is so good.
Upon spending time with these fins at depths beyond 70 meters, I found that on top of reducing my total dive time, I was feeling little to no lactic buildup or muscle fatigue, leading to a more comfortable and efficient dive.
It's super comfortable. It's really tight. I feel it's a little bit smaller than the C4 300. So I don't need to use any insoles, I don't need socks.
There's no change in performance depending on which environment. You can use these under ice, you can use these in the warmest of tropics.
I was quite excited with the performance of the fins after the results of my training, because I was certain dives beyond 70 meters would be made easier. And actually these are the fins that I used during my recent competition, where I broke the national record for constant weight by fins.
I really like it in the water. It's also very pretty. As you see, the rails finish just here, so the rest of the blade are the reels that you can have in different colors, of course. And definitely, if someone asking me now which Footpockets is the best one, I would say definitely go for the C4 250. It's amazing. I really love it.
For recreational dives, these Footpockets are very soft and they're perfect if you're planning to wear them for a long time underwater, and it's very comfortable. Even after donning them for more than an hour, doing photo shoots, videos, I didn't experience any blisters when I took them off. It's the perfect fits for aesthetics and comfort.
So I think they nailed it in terms of materials, in terms of the flexibility, the transfer of power, and of course the fit and comfort. I highly recommend you give them a go. Get a pair of the new V330s or the shorties as well, and make sure to try out these new C4 250s. See you later.